Okay, I'll hit pause now.
Continue on Chrisman Hollow Road for 6 miles.
There's some good views off here, at least for now in the winter. Somewhere. Parking. Oh, this is still the road. We're just driving. Big stone wall. Oh, potholes. My ears are popping. There's a nice view out your window. Whoa, look at that. Alright, now we go to gravel.
Your destination is on the left.
Okay, looks like this is it. And there's other people here.
Ready?
Yeah, go. All right, we are doing here to the Strickler knob and double knob loop. And as you can see, you gotta get here early. It's just after sunrise and we're not the only people here. This is you can follow it on all trails. All right, so I think this is a trailhead here and it starts and we cross the creek. We're gonna go to Strickler knob first and then double knob on the way back. All right, we decided to move. We've got a few things in the car, and so we're moving to the spot, which is really hard to get to, but it's a lot better than the ones on the road where I was blocking someone from potentially leaving the area and getting out of here. It's just hard to get to. You may not want to come back here with a regular car. Alright, so this is where we parked. That way is super muddy. You have to come in this way and be really careful of rocks. They're everywhere. Potholes. Yeah. Yeah. The tree ripped out of its bark. Looks like there was a forest fire in this area. It provides some nice views of where, it's like a little valley that we're in here. So it's pretty rocky in general. There's lots of good winter views here that you won't get during the rest of the year. Rocks. More rocks. Okay, in this beginning part of the trail is just mostly uphill. Still going uphill. At some point you can, for the loop, you can go right to go to Strickler's Knob or left to go to Double Knob. I think we're going to go to Double Knob because I think we'll get to the eastern side, which is sunny and warmer faster. Okay, a lot of this in a few areas that we've been through has been muddy, wet and muddy in certain areas. After it rains, it's probably really wet and muddy.
Rocky and muddy.
Yeah. Alright, I didn't show you, but we just made our left turn to stay on the Blue Blaze Trail. If we gone to the right, it would have been like an orange or tan blazes. Yellow? Okay. That would have taken us straight to Strickler's Knob. But instead we're going to the left and finishing up the uphill. Almost all the uphill was in the beginning, then just basically walking along ridges and then down on the way back.
What in the blue blazes is this? It looks like shale.
Yeah, that's mining for gold. So we saw some people on the way down, and they did not mention Double Knob. They mentioned Duncan Knob, and that's up here I saw off the trail. We might go to that one too and make it like a 3-knob loop. So that's what we might do. Hey Denise, what's up there? I'm recording you.
I'm looking for porcupines.
What do you think of the hike so far?
It's fine.
Fine. It's a lot of work in the beginning.
Yeah. I'm glad
First mile, like a mile and a half in, I think now.
I'm just glad I got out of the car.
Okay. Okay, so we're 1.5 miles in. We're right up at the top on the ridge line. You can see. Just got here, and this is Duncan Knob. This is a little thing that goes off right up here at Duncan Knob. We're going to go up here, so we're going to make it the Triple Crown of hike. We're going to add Duncan Knob in to the other two, Double Knob and Strickler Knob. Well, there's a fire pit and a seat, a stone seat. It looks comfy. A lot of padding on that seat.
It's not a stone seat, that's a tree trunk.
Alright, so there's our seat. Whoops. Sitting in the seat, stone seat. Alright, it's starting to get really rocky. So there's not much distance, but it's not easy. At least it's not muddy and wet. Just a few rocks. Oh my gosh. Oh. Alright, we lost the trail, but we found it again, back near the top. We are right at the top. Looks like somebody dropped a pile of rocks here. Huge dump trucks full of massive rocks. And you really need hiking boots. I hope you have hiking boots. You need them. There's Denise. Oh yeah, they're telling us that here's the trail. You can see a trail marker right there, along those two trees there. That's where the trail is. We just went a little to the right. Denise is gonna fix her hair because it looks like it's really windy up here. All right, you can see there's little, as I'm walking through here, rock pyramids like this that lead the way. to show you how to get through here. A rock pyramid, and then there's another one up there. Just keep following them around. Like some of these big rocks are loose, so don't think they're all sturdy. There's Denise. This is more the way to go up here. There's Denise going. There's Denise down the center. See her? Near to the right of my shadow there. There she is. Alright, we're up at the top now. Trying to get to an area where there's a better view. I think on this side there'll be a better view. I don't know how to get out there on these rocks. Let's find a way. There are some other people up here. Whoa! Alright, this looks like a lookout point. Holy shit, yeah. Don't step too far. Oh, nice view. Watch the wind. What do you think?
I can't stand you.
You can't stand me? Don't get, no, okay. I'm afraid. It's like straight down over the cliff. Alright, what do you think of the view? Denise?
I like it. It's nice.
Did you get a tick?
I don't know. Can you look at it?
Yeah. Alright, we're on the way down now. Denise is enjoying it.
Oh, I got a cramp in my foot.
And we've gone all the way up. I think it's all downhill or level to the other two, to Double Knob and Strickler Knob, and then back to the parking lot. But it's a long distance. We've gone all, you do all the elevation in the beginning, but then the distance is the rest of the loop. Another big rock that moves. Look at these rocks. Okay, we're off Duncan's Knob. There was no coffee or donuts, so don't go up there looking for coffee and donuts. And we're back to the trail, the blue trail, to the other, to Double Knob is the next one, and then Strickler's Knob. Alright, so there's some winter views on the eastern side now, and it's starting to get rocky. And we're going downhill, which means we'll have to go back uphill again, I guess. The trail is just turning. We're not going any further downhill. We're going to go across right there. Okay, we're going to go downhill, I guess, to an intersection, and we're going to turn right. And we're about 2.3 miles in after going to Duncan's Knob. So we're going to go downhill and then have to go back uphill to get to the next knob, I believe. Alright, just found out that it's Strickler Knob and Duncan Knob. There is no Double Knob. It's a misprint on the All Trails site for sure. It's not right. I guess it's a Double Knob loop, but there's no knob called Double Knob. You go to Duncan Knob and then you go to Strickler Knob, and those are the two knobs you get on this loop. That's it. And it's downhill now and then uphill again. So we might get more elevation than I thought, because there's going to be uphill going over to Strickler Knob once we get to this intersection down here. Are you okay, Denise?
overgrowth. Isn't that how we get ticks?
Oh yeah. Well, it's getting a lot warmer. I think it's also because we're on the eastern side. It's less windy.
Yeah.
It's a sunny side.
Those are less frozen now.
All right, we have really gone downhill a lot. And that means we have to go back all the way up, this way up the hill to get to Strickler Knob, which is a long way up. So maybe we've only done half the elevation. And I'm guessing that this fork in the road or this intersection is going to be down like this creek bed. So we're going to be way down here in elevation. It's going to be a lot tougher hike than we thought. Yeah, we are way down here in this valley now. And I have to go all the way back up because Strickler Knob is the same height as Duncan Knob, so we got, I don't even know how much elevation gain to go. Sure enough, we're down at the low point in this valley, which is a wet area, stream probably. And here's the intersection where we need to turn right to go over to Strickler Knob. A four-way intersection. And it's wet, muddy. Scotchhorn Trail, Scotchhorn Gap Trail, 2 miles. This is Mastodon Trail, Duncan Knob Trail, half mile. So it came a half mile down the mountain. Scotchthorn Gap Trail, 1 mile. Cushman Hollow Road, 2 miles. Actually, that's not right because it's actually more than that. It's like 2.5. And it says campground that way. So, all right, we're off this way. That's where we're going. All right, so here we go. We're on what's called the Massanutten Trail. It's orange blazes, and we get to walk through some wet. Whoa. And here's the creek. You can hear it right there. It's a creek. We're walking along the creek. This is wide. Looks like it's used for four-wheelers or even vehicles, potentially. Okay, it's very, very isolated in this section of trail. And it's just almost like a continual uphill for the most part. All the way on the east side, but I prefer the east side in the cold months. Not as much wind from the northwest. Alright, we've been hiking for about 3 hours 15 minutes, 4.2 miles. I don't know if this section was a forest fire or just lots of rocks. I guess maybe trees can't grow, I don't know. It's starting to get pretty overgrown on this trail as we get closer to the top. Alright, now that we're going to a zigzag spot here where we kind of really got one on an elevation climb again. Like this whole thing is elevation up. This is even more so now at this point as we approach where we break off for Strickler Knob. Okay, so we're 5 miles in. We're almost up to the top of this Massanutten Trail where we match up with a little side trail that takes us to Strickler Knob, and we have a pretty good view here, at least in the wintertime. Strickler Propane Knob. All right, a few more steps, and I think feel like we're at the top of this ridge. Just gotta find that trail now. Okay, so we passed it. It was right here. Somehow we didn't see it, but we think we see a trail in here. I was checking the GPS on the all trails. Yeah, I guess this is it.
You asked a question, I gave you an answer. You had another question, I gave you an answer. That doesn't happen over text with a screenshot.
I'm recording all this. This is all going on the video, so you guys get to hear all this.
Mike's asking why I didn't respond to his text while I was busy working yesterday and didn't understand what he was talking about in the screenshot.
Yeah, there's a white blaze. I see it on the tree. This is really hard to find, so you're gonna have to look carefully at this video. We're Denise is complaining, and then you'll find the trail. Just listen to her complain, and you'll eventually find the trail. Is that right? That's a mark right there. Is that a mark? No, that's not a mark. Is this really the trail?
It looks like it. I don't think it's a stream. There's one on that side and one on this side.
It's deer trails.
Probably.
Okay, now I'm seeing some pink markings way back in here. It took this long to find any, but this must be a trail. It's very quiet in here. We were, but this is this branches off and this goes to the Strickler knob. It's just like a little out and back, like there was at the Duncan knob. I see pink. It's pink on the rock over there. See it?
Yep.
All right, you can see we're right along the ridge line, and we're going to keep going for a little ways, all the way out to the knob. At least that's what it looks like for the trail map. And I've checked the GPS, so this is correct. See, there's views over here and over here. All right, so far this has been kind of really rocky and hard to walk on. This is more like a forest setting now. All of a sudden it's not so rocky. Right, here comes the rocks. Oh, there's all kinds of rocks here. This is much harder to walk on and hike on than what we were just on. That Mastodon thing was wide open, almost like a fire road or ATV trail. But this is a lot of rocks at the ridge line. It says to go right over this thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. You might need a boost.
I'm good, thanks.
You got it?
Oh, thirsty.
Alright, yeah, we go all the way across these rocks. Alright, we're about 3/5 of the way into this hike. This portion of the hike. 5.5 miles. Looks like there might be a view right there on that rock.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to check it out, or?
You go ahead. Let me know.
I go ahead.
It looks steep.
Okay, well, I'll wait. We're gonna keep going. All right, we're starting to get very close. This might even be it. I don't know. It doesn't. Not according to GPS. Whoa! Holy shit! That's a drop off. Hold on to your hats. I got a hole in the mine. Don't fall off the side. Oh, you can feel that northwest wind blowing in. Is this it? I don't think this is it, but I think the trail still goes. We're not. Oh my gosh! It looks like a steep drop off. This is not even the end.
You should put your plantbaseddiet.org logo up here.
Up here?
Yeah.
It's fly, hang it from a tree. Fly from a tree. Yeah, we keep going. It looks like we keep going anyway. Uh-oh, Denise forgot to charge her phone. Alright, we're 5.7 miles in. You can see there's another trail here. I think it goes down to a neighborhood that's down here. I saw it on the map. But we're not going to go down there. It's got blue and purple stuff. It's not even listed on the trail map. We're going to go this way. It continues down this way. We're almost there. And that trail we saw might be very steep. Everything's steep. A steep drop off in any direction from this point. We're just walking on rock. And it's windy. Hold on to your hats. Whoa! Look out. Here we go again. Oh Yeah, that's a fire pit with a view. Look at that. Actually, let me walk over. We're getting close, but it's getting really, really rocky. But this is, yeah, this is a really cool place for a bonfire. Let's camp here. Look at that. That's a pretty good view.
Is this an easy or difficult trail?
I'm seeing birds down there flying. We're above the birds.
Or above the hawks?
There's a bird. There's some of them above us. There's over there. Hawks. Okay. And down there is a neighborhood. Down in this area, way down the steep, steep slope. I think that somewhere out here is Luray. One of these areas is Luray, Virginia. It might be over there. All right, so it looks like all rock here. Whoa, this is the trail. Pink blazes. Okay, I'm feeling like this is it. I don't know, but it looks like the end. How do we get through here? Oh, there's the pink. Oh, man. Okay, there's pink, and it says to me to go straight up here. Right up. How do I get up here? Okay. Denise is on the way up. It's not that bad. It looks worse than it is.
You're just assuming that this rock is going to stay put. Sometimes they move under your feet.
Well, this wasn't quite the end, and there's more. I see like another giant bunch of rocks. That's gotta be it. I think that's gotta be it. You have to go down here and back and over to that. All right, we have to go through this rock. So it's like split in half. When we go through there, I can see the pink mark. Whoa. Look at this. Okay, we gotta up here. Lots of rock scrambling. It's actually a pass through. It's not. I think you can get out the other side if you get through, if you're small enough. Go through that cave, rock cave. There's the pass through for that cave right there. You can climb through that. Holy shit, look at that.
It looks like it's going to fall on my head.
Oh my gosh. It said you can go up there. These two guys we just met said you can go up there. Yeah, right through here. You can go through there and up. It said there's a higher view. Yeah, I'm going to go up there before we leave. Yeah.
That looks like it's going to break right off.
Yeah.
I would go there, but not this thing.
Well, this is the end of the line. I am not going over to that thing. But I think we should go up to the top of those rocks. I think it's a better view. This is kind of obstructed. At least in the wintertime you can still see, but it's still obstructed. Okay, now we're going up to the top of these high rocks, which means we have to go up through this little rock cavern up to the top. Whoa. Hey, we're getting higher. Definitely getting higher here. There's Denise. You gonna make it? Alright, there's not much room up here. There's plenty of room to fall off. But there's not a lot of room.
I'll make more room.
You, what? Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Sounds scared.
Okay, I'm kind of wedged up on this rock. That's that overhang right here that Denise says is gonna fall down. But I'm not gonna go there. Just gonna get a picture of what the view looks like up here. Whoa.
Stand on this tall side.
Oh, are you kidding me? A big gust will blow me off. No way enough. Okay, there goes Denise. She's gonna go all the way to out on the ledge, right? All the way out on the ledge? No?
Way too much for that ledge.
You do? It'll break right off? But you need to get your phone and take some pictures. You probably have a charge now. You need to turn your Strava on anyway, so that it works. Oh man. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Look at that. There's like cliffs of rock there. That's what I was saying, that's really steep with that neighborhood below. I wonder if rock falls in that neighborhood. That would be bad. So is it worth this hike, Denise, to get for this view? We're also going to get a view like this, all directions. And actually the wind has kind of stopped for the moment. This is not a place you could drive to, that's for sure. Well, neither is the other knob, the Duncan knob, but this one.
What's pretty here is like Mount Moosilauke is up in New Hampshire.
It's not as pretty?
No, it's not as pretty as the knife edge either.
But the trees aren't leafed out yet. Right now is still winter views.
I think this would look pretty in the fall.
Yeah. Fall, yeah, autumn.
Huge.
10 hawks?
Yeah, I bet they're all related too.
There they go. Oh, they're like acrobats.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something down below, you think? Like a dead body?
Mm-mm.
There's just one mouse down there.
Yeah, they hunt live prey.
Hey, I saw a woodpecker. Do they eat other birds?
I'm not sure.
Whoa, going way up.
Hmm.
Whoa, they're hunting us!
They might eat trail mix.
I smell nuts and chocolate and cranberries. I hear someone's lawnmower.
Mm.
Or actually, that's probably a propeller plane, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Sounds like a plane. I was gonna say sawmill, but they don't have too many of those anymore.
All right, I just took that blue and purple side trail, which I thought was to a neighborhood, and it's not. It's actually to a lookout point right here where I am. You can see that's the top of the mountain Strickler knob over there where we just came from. But this is an even better view, I think. Gotta make sure not to fall off. It's straight rocks down there. And this goes out to another viewpoint right here. Actually, this might even be better. You can see how it opens up. There's the hawks. A little fire pit here also. Wow, this is a great view. Yeah. You don't have to worry so much about falling off either. Look at those hawks down there. Okay, we are back at Massanutten Trail. This is where we came in. About 6.9 miles, and we got to go this way, the way we haven't gone, to complete the loop. Over this side, over to the west side of the mountain. I don't know if it's going to get windy here. It might. Alright, so we've come down the hill, Massanutten Mountain, I guess it is, on the Massanutten Trail. And there's a Scowthorne Gap Trail, which we need to do to complete the loop. See, this Scowthorne Gap Trail goes to Gap Creek Trail 2 miles, and then like another mile, I think, to the parking lot, so it's like another 3 miles. And you can go a whole bunch of different ways here. Just make sure you choose the right way if you're doing the loop to go that way.
Wow. That's a lot of different ways.
Yeah. Yeah, horse poop. All right, now we're back where we hit the trail of the parking lot. I think we go straight forward now. We went up that way to Duncan's Knob this morning. Now we're back to the parking lot. This looks familiar. We're almost there. Almost. All right, so we're done. It took us almost 8 hours. It's about 10.5 miles. What do you think of this? Is it worth doing?
Yeah, yeah, if you like overexerting yourself.
We like that?
Yeah, you said you seem to like the 10-mile punishing hike.
Okay.